What's up, guys? Today we're doing a different kind of video. It's gonna be an unpopular opinions video, and honestly I've been really excited to do this type of video. I was watching a couple of unpopular opinion videos the other day and I was like, why not I make one? I'm a pretty opinionated person. I feel like I wear the sweater so much in my videos, so let me go change. So much better now because now I'm ripping my merch. Look how it looks on like up close. Like, look at that, it's so pretty up close. I can't believe I made this. Like, okay, so I have stuff on my phone that I'm gonna read to you. The first unpopular opinion is cinnamon Pop-Tarts are the best Pop-Tarts, period. Because, you know, I don't know why, but so many people hate on cinnamon Pop-Tarts for some reason, and I never understood why, because they're so freaking bomb. I don't really like a lot of other Pop-Tarts, to be honest. I've even tried Jolly Rancher Pop-Tart because I just wanted to see how it tastes, and it's really not that great. The next unpopular opinion is, yes, pineapple pizza is the best, and it should go on pizza because it's just good. Like, I don't understand why people so many people get so triggered by pineapple on pizza. Like, I really don't understand. It's annoying because every unpopular opinion, people are either bashing it or they're for it. So I see more bashing it than for it. But when I told people that because some people would ask me like, what do you have on pizza since you're a vegetarian, you know? And I'm like, oh, I have like a normal cheese pizza, right? And then my mom would put ask for jalapenos on it and mushrooms on it and pineapples on it, and it's bomb. And I don't know why people shame on it. Like, I sometimes feel like people shame on it because they want to get with the trends, and I don't know if they really truthfully feel like that, but sometimes I feel like they just want to bash it because everyone else is bashing it. Next unpopular opinion is ketchup isn't that great. I come to a realization a couple days ago that I'm not a big fan of ketchup like I used to be. I used to really love ketchup, but not on like my cousin's level, but like I liked it at a decent level, I guess. It was good at the time when I was younger, but now I'm just kind of over it. I don't know. I'm a die-hard barbecue fan, and not just any barbecue. It's the one from McDonald's, people. Like, that one really hits home. It's just really good, and I've always liked that one. My mom always buys it, and she bought one yesterday that's like Hawaiian flavored, and I'm really excited to try that too because I really like barbecue sauce. It's just something that I've always liked. There's always that person that really goes hard on that one sauce, and that one sauce for me is barbecue sauce and sweet and sour sauce. Next unpopular opinion is Wentworth is better than Orange is the New Black. That is just the tea, and I have reasons for this. It's because, first of all, Wentworth on their last season, even though B died, they still kept it interesting. And with the last season on Orange is the New Black, it wasn't interesting at all. I was getting distracted every 2 seconds, and that's not good because I was waiting so long for it to come back, and the fact that it was just so boring that I couldn't even like I didn't even bother to like rewatch the whole season because I was so confused. And like, I don't know why so many people were just like, I don't know, there was new people, there was old people that was from the cast. It was just weird. I don't know. I feel like ever since Pusey died, it just hasn't been the same. There was that big riot. When I saw that episode, it gave me like anxiety because it was getting wild. Like, it was hecka wild in that episode. But I personally feel like Orange is the New Black is more graphic, and I don't really like that. But I know like they're trying to get the more realistic thing, like the realistic feel, but it's not like an actual show, like a reality show. But sometimes it gets out of hand, and I'm just like, okay, yeah. I catch myself like skipping over a lot of scenes because it just gets that overwhelming, and I don't like that, honestly. But Yeah, Wentworth is a very underrated show. It's also a prison show. I've talked about it in my Netflix shows and movies you need to watch, and please go watch that video because it doesn't have a lot of views, and I worked really hard on that video because I suck at explaining things. Next, unpopular opinion. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I said that most of YouTube is inauthentic because I feel like back in the days, when I say back in the days, it makes me feel like I'm talking about like the 70s or the 60s or something, but I was born in 2000 if you're wondering. I feel like YouTube was a lot more real back then, and now it's just like clickbait, every little thing. Clickbait this, clickbait that, and it's really annoying. People do like pranks, right? There's like a lot of people that dedicate their channels to pranks. Yeah, and it just seems very inauthentic. I watched a dreadlocks, like a girlfriend cutting off my dreadlocks while I slept video, and my mom told me to watch it because she's like, it seems so fake. Like when he was yelling at her, it was just like, he didn't seem like he was really that mad, and it was so uneven, and his hair was so long and thick and nice, and I was envious because my hair isn't even that thick. What the heck? And the next video was like basically an update from the video, and she was saying that he wanted his hair cut, so the whole video was just fake. The next unpopular opinion is some off-brand foods is better than the actual name brands. Like, okay, let me like tell you something. I used to shame name off-brand things. So my mom brought home some Great Value Lucky Charms, but it was not called Lucky Charms. It was called Lucky Treasures, and it was actually really good, and I think it's because it's very sugary, and I like sugary things. Yeah, it's just really good, and I really thought I wasn't gonna like it, but it tastes way better than Lucky Charms. And I also really like the off-brand Frosted Flakes, but I don't remember the name for the off-brand Frosted Flakes. I think I'm just gonna call it Flakes Frosted, because if it was called Flakes Frosted instead of Frosted Flakes, that'd be hilarious. Next unpopular opinion is, I personally think all water has a different taste, and alkaline and purified water is the best. You know what was really depressing? My mom bought this water, right, and it was purified, and it says on the label that it's sodium free. And if you didn't know this, some waters have salt in them, even though you can't taste it. So, like, I think Dasani, whatever, has salt in it, and my grandma drinks that water a lot. So I thought that was really depressing. But people always say that, like, all water tastes the same, but for me, I feel like all water tastes different. Tap water tastes like crap to me, and the water from the fridge is so bad. I had to choke that down the other day because we ran out of purified water, and I sound so bougie right now. No, I just really like it, and my mom put me onto it. She put me onto alkaline water too, and she used to buy me the little jugs of it, and it was really great. Next unpopular opinion is dark chocolate is amazing. I used to shame that. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember this, but also back in the days, you know how when you were like in elementary school or something like that, you had to sell chocolate? I had to do it again in high school, but do you know how there was like different chocolates in the little box, and there was always like dark chocolate there? No one would buy the dark chocolate ones when I was a kid. This old couple that I used to know would buy them. I ate it years later, and I actually liked it. And I was like really shook by that, because I really didn't think that I was gonna like it, and it's actually really good. Yeah. And the next unpopular opinion is ASMR is great and all, but it's overrated. And let me tell you about that. Okay, even though I just made a ASMR video a couple weeks ago, which you should definitely check out, it's on my channel, free for you to watch. I've been noticing a lot of people making ASMR videos out of fun, which is okay. It's alright, but it gets annoying after a while because a lot of people are doing it, and some people are like, even though they're not ASMR channels, they would do like multiple videos of them doing ASMR, and it kind of slowly turns into an ASMR channel, even though it originally wasn't like that. And it kind of gets annoying because, you know, literally like 2-3 years ago, it was not overrated. No one cared about ASMR. And now, like last year to this year, everyone is talking about ASMR. I found out about ASMR in high school because someone was talking about it. I don't remember who it was, and even if I did, I wouldn't say their name because no. But they just kept talking about it, and I was like, what is the whole hype about this? Like, I don't understand. And I listened to it, I think when I was like 16, 17 years old. I'm acting like that was like so long ago, but it really wasn't. At first I was like really weirded out. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, and then after a while of watching it a lot while I was doing homework and stuff, I was like, this isn't so bad. Next unpopular opinion is, I know this might offend some people, that there's some people over the age limit that have a Snapchat, but the next unpopular opinion is people over 23 shouldn't have a Snapchat. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory, but I guess... I'm sorry if you hear any background, by the way. My parents are watching a video on TV, and it's also Thanksgiving that I'm filming this, so happy Thanksgiving. I'm a little bit uncomfortable when I see like older people like around 30 or something like that using Snapchat, and they use the filters and they use it as a profile picture like they're a freaking teenager. I knew someone that was like my mom's age, and she would constantly use the filter. In all of her pictures, she was always using the filter, and it was so annoying. I'm just like, she's like a grown person and you're using a Snapchat filter. Like, she was always filming videos with it, and she would post it on her Instagram, and it was so annoying because sometimes it was high pitched, and I'm just like, this isn't cute. Like, what? I'm being a little over dramatic right now, but I feel like I've never heard anyone say this other than my mom. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Snapchat. Next unpopular opinion is papaya, honeydew, and cantaloupe is disgusting. It just is. Next unpopular opinion is I feel like YouTube is more about the numbers than having fun with it, and that's very self-explanatory because I feel like people are so focused about the numbers now, and it just seems like a lot of people are just so close to getting their goals all the time that they just forget about having fun with it. And sometimes I feel like it's kind of toxic how I'm always like, the first thing I do when I wake up is look at my channel and see if it's growing. And the last unpopular opinion is self-care threads are low-key useless and repetitive. I follow self-care threads, like self-care thread accounts on Instagram, and a lot of them are very repetitive. It's really annoying because I'm always thinking that it's new, but it's like recycled, and it's just like, okay. I don't really find them really useful. I used to think they were so useful like last year, and now I'm just over it because everyone like screenshots the same threads, and they all seem to be like really useless tips. This is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please give a like, comment your thoughts on this video, follow my Instagrams, Kimata and Faded Polaroids. I'm turning post notifications so you know when I post. I post 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but I've been posting on weird days because I have a lot of videos. Also check out my other videos. They're always in the iCard, and they're just always on my channel, and they're always in playlists so you can just watch them. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.